Welcome back to Box Delights and welcome to the Robinson Crusoe Voyage of the Beagle expansion playthrough. We've hit Scenario 2, Repair and Restock. A terrible storm blew through camp while the collection team was preparing the specimens collected from the previous scenario for transport off the island. Items ruined, shelter damaged, resources gone. The team weathers the storm. Spirits lift as the HMS Beagle is sighted on the horizon. Tragically, the ship's been heavily damaged by the same violent storm that ruined your camp, and all the barrels of drinking water have been washed out to sea. Make the ship seaworthy again, and stock the hold with enough water to sustain your wildlife specimens on the long journey ahead. We're going to continue the adventure from where we left off. We do have a bit of clear up to do. Everything on the board stays the same, but we're going to restock the cards. So we've got a new 8-card event deck this time. Wood and fur remained. Any perishable food gets removed. All the cardboard tokens from the board here, except our camp tile, they're going to disappear. The storm has wreaked a bit of havoc across the island, and likewise for our character cards, including determination tokens. Not only that, the storm has damaged our roof and palisade. We don't have one, so this is an if possible. We lose our goat, that's run off, so all discovery tokens in the available resources, they disappear. And because we lost those tokens on the map, anything that placed those tokens, like the corral, are also lost. We do cancel the effects of lost items, so I'm going to remove this from the parrot, which was our corral. Any starting items we might have had, they would be lost as well. There's no starting items for Scenario 2. And any treasures that we might have gained. The discovery tokens we lost, they are going to get put back in. Any beasts that we'd put in the hunting deck, they're going to get shuffled back in. Any beasts that we already killed, we'll leave those out. And then a totally horrible consequence of the storm is our items. So any items, we're going to take these, blindly shuffle them, and we're going to lose half of them rounded down. We're going to keep half of them rounded up, okay? We're going to keep the pot, the furnace, and the dam, which is a shame because that does nothing for us. The other three, they're going to go face down once more. On the plus side, the storm did blow down some trees. So we got these wood tokens. Any tile with a totem and a wood source, place a blown down tree. We do have one here. It is depleted, but we're going to put a token there anyway because we can, at some point using Darwin's skill, deplete it. Let's imagine it was a big tree that perhaps was a bit out of reach, and now it's been blown down in the storm. It has fallen. The smaller trees that we could chop down, they are depleted. Okay, so we can't get a wood from that. Not only that, we already know the rules tell us that these only impact production and gathering. Right? We can't produce, we can't gather. That doesn't mean the large tree wasn't there. Okay, so by the letter. I'm going by the letter. We do need the shipboard now for Scenario 2. Remember, there's 2 sides to this. And these stack of ship tokens. The sight of the ship is going to give us a morale boost. If you're below 0, then you go back up 1 spot. And now we get a visit from the ship's doctor. All players, including Darwin, get 6 health back. Not Friday. He doesn't want to come aboard. He's not that impressed and is staying hidden in the tree line of the island. Just like Scenario 1, we do replenish our supplies. 1 non-perishable food per player plus 1 for Darwin. Scenario's only got 8 rounds. It can finish earlier if we manage to find all the wood we need to repair the ship and ensure we have enough water on board. Then we can leave as soon as we wish. And to that end, we're going to need these barrels, and we're going to place them unfilled, right? They don't have water in. There's two sides. Very neat, huh? So let's get our empty barrels ready. And we do need to pick a new crew member because our horse has, well, let's say he's bolted. So we give these another shuffle and let's see what we get for the start of scenario 2. And you do this at the beginning of every scenario. We got the parrot. Okay. The parrot gives us +2 determination for the first player during the morale phase of every round, which is great. Again, like the horse, it's not you don't need to feed the parrot. He can find his own way and isn't impacted by weather and so on. And we're ready to begin. Unlike the first scenario, we do pull an event card in the first round of the game. We get rain. You feel like in London. Yes. So we have the adventure icon, cloud and weather space. Okay. This weather is making us feel a little bit homesick. Morale phase, we're on 0. The parrot gives us 2 determination. We do have a river, so we can fill up our barrels okay. Unfortunately, the repairing of the ship does need quite a little bit of fur, so we are having to go hunting for beasts. And we got this new searching for beasts action because potentially, you know, we've already explored and revealed the tiles with the beast card on them, so beasts aren't coming into the hunting deck. But instead, you can take this searching for beasts, and what this says is that we can go to one of these tiles and do an exploration action. These beasts have all retreated into their lairs following the storm, and if we successfully search using normal exploration rules, you know, the extra pawns needed for being away from camp, that kind of stuff, if we're successful, then we get to shuffle a beast card into the hunting deck. We do happen to have a couple of fur left over and a big pile of wood, so that's good. We do need to gather 1, 2, 3. It says we need 3 of these trees, so we're going to have to go exploring anyway. So we have these harvesting large trees, gathering. Repairing the ship is a build action. We've got to build these barrels, so we're going to need quite a lot of timber in this scenario. The other thing is every time we see a book icon, determination loss, each player discards a determination token. Remember, we start with none. We lost them all. So boosting up morale is going to be strong. So we've got to do those things. Let's get that production. Let's worry about our economy first. So Charles, he wants to use, let me look at this. We can discard a black cube from any island tile adjacent to the camp. It's going to cost him his action pawn and 2 determination tokens. This threat here gives us a determination token, so perhaps it's kind of a double bonus if you like. Let's take the missionary to do this. We're going to need a piece of fur to do that with. We do want to explore. 1, 2, 3. So Friday the dog and the soldier exploring here, and we'll have to roll the dice. That's right, isn't it? That's normal. Add 1 to guarantee. Add 2 to guarantee. Add 1 to roll the dice. So we're going to roll the dice for that one. And the missionary's diary is a good way to get determination. So let's go build this. And then the soldier can go up the morale track because we need that determination. In fact, no, I don't think we will. Explore, that's quite expensive. Let's take the hunter looking for beasts, and then the soldier fire, because we've got our furnace already. That's going to protect us from a winter cloud. Okay, this one's a success. Build a stronger roof, get a determination. Let's try and build the fire. It was a failure. we get a wound and 2 determination. I'm not that bothered about as it goes. Don't like the wound. Never mind. Let's go search for this beast. So we're going to roll the dice because we've got only 2 pawns, 1 away from camp. And that's successful. But Friday does pick up a wound. In fact, we've got the adventure icon as well, so he's going to pick up 2 wounds. It's not pretty. He's on 2. He can't afford to take any more. Take 1 beast, place it in the hunting deck. Then we exhaust that lair. Okay, we've taken the beast from that lair. And now the soldier gets 1 more determination. Push the morale. Actually 2 more. We push the morale up. And then finally Charlie discards an exhausted space. Let's get rid of this wood here. Actually, I was talking to Robert and Marion about this large tree when this wood source was exhausted. I think this might unexhaust it, and that might be an idea. Right, I'm going to play on, come back in a minute, and we'll see how we're doing as we head through, repair and restock. Welcome back. We're doing quite well. I've got 3. Alright, I'm taking a bit of a chance. We're in round 4, but we're trying to build some of this stuff. So we've got our wood production just running neatly. So let's see, let's go for these cannons. And there's 2 choices here, whether you want to go for the min or the max. We built the fire, and we've got 2 wood down here. We're going for efficient cannons, and if we're successful, we get a bonus to our weapon skill. Over on here, we're going for Darwin's cabin, solid Darwin's cabin. So we've got 1 fur, 2 wood, and an action pawn. It's just like any of your other building actions. 1 to roll the dice, 2 to automatically succeed. And then here, I'm just going for the minimum. Let's roll for the cannons. Okay, that's pretty good. We got a success. No wounds, no adventure. That's what we're talking about. Cannons are number 3. We successfully built these. So we take the cannons and we'll place them here. And we built the maximum one, so we'll place a cube. I'm using white because white's more available. A white cube to say we've got maximum cannons. Of course our weapon level goes up too. Looking good. So getting these things early is just going to make the rest of the scenario easier. Let's go for this cabin then, Darwin's cabin. Ooh, we got it. We got a wound. That's a soldier grabbing a wound. I think we got a bonus here, which is heal. Darwin heals 2 wounds. That's good. 1, 2, and it's number 2, the cabin. So that's this part repaired. And finally, the manhole. This is Darwin going to this. And yeah, we've succeeded again. It's just the minimum though. So it's a weak cabin number 5, the minimum. Alright, that's not too bad. Darwin picks up a wound and we have an adventure card. I could use the missionary's ability here. Prayers, discard 2 to stop any character from drawing an adventure when they roll ? But no, I'm going to do it. And it is laborious work. Place the -1 action token on the building action field. That's not going to help us, is it? Alright, let's move on to the weather phase and into round 5. Welcome back, round 5. We're doing okay. Doing okay. I'm going to build a barrel. So for the first time, this is going to cost me 1 wood, and I've got 2 action pawns here. I've got the soldier and Friday, but unfortunately we've got this token here, which means I'm going to have to roll the dice to see if I successfully build this barrel. We do, but it's not pretty. So this gets discarded. We get a wound, which is going to reduce our morale. Down to -1, that's not pretty. And we get an adventure. Let's see what we get. Howling in the bushes. We're going to have to fight a beast at some point, it says. While working, you hear some scary howling coming from the bushes. After a while, the predator goes away. But he's going to come back. Alright. And it goes. About shuffling these, I just close my eyes and do it, and then whatever comes up, comes up. That might be it. And then, yeah, we get our barrel. Okay, let me show you this. You'll notice I've moved my camp to a new tile with a river. We need to fill our barrels with water. You can't fill them with seawater. This is enough to feed the plants and animals we collected in the first scenario. Now, as it goes, I only collected one plant, one beast, alright? So I need 2 water. Each barrel can hold 2 units of drinking water. So that's enough. That's all I need to support my collection. Just 1 barrel. But it starts empty. But because I'm on a river tile at the next production phase, so start the next turn, this is going to fill up. That's enough to fill 1 barrel. And then I'll have all I need. Heading to round 8, and it's not looking pretty. The storm is hitting our palisade every turn, so we have to keep throwing actions at building the palisade. It's been like this for the last 3 rounds, plus these. Okay, let's see how we do. First the tiger finds us. And first player is the soldier. It says we need a weapon level of 4. We've only got 2. Let's get rid of one of these. Pass him one of those. So that's using her. Yeah, 1 body ability for 1 discovery token. Pass any number of discovery tokens to another. He's then going to discard these. Use his frenzy ability. Discard 3 determination and temporarily get +3 weapons. That's 5. And that's cool because that means we can successfully beat this tiger. We do lose a level of palisade, but we get 2 food and 1 fur. Things are getting a little bit desperate now though, because our palisade's at 1, everyone's going to take a wound for unfulfilled demand. Let's carry on. There's our event card. Right, we've avoided 1 adventure card. Let's see what this one's. An angry bird. Oh dear. The mother of the nestlings finds our camp and attacks it. The roof is going to go down 1 level. Draw another card. Okay, that's normal, and we can manage that. But we might have to build that up again before the weather comes in. Okay, event time. Insects, if possible, discard 1 word, and because we've got a book, everybody has to discard a determination token. And that's a bit rubbish because we're going to take another wound here, possibly. Alright, we haven't got any wood, so the insects have not destroyed our wood pile. There isn't room here, but this is a nothing happens, fortunately. So everyone discards 1, 2, these guys are okay. The soldier, yeah, it's getting desperate. He's 1 wound away from death. Morale phase, we're on 0, but our parrot gives us 2, so that's going to the soldier. You get 1 food, 1 wood for production, and then playing. We need 1 piece of the ship repaired, the mast, and we're going to make the strong mast. So I need 2 tokens here, and that's 1 fur and 2 large trees. And the only thing we now need to survive is this weather. So we've got enough food, we've got enough fur to build up the palisade. So It's just the roof. We'll take a chance on the roof. This may be our downfall. I'm going to swap these over. Let's have the missionary do this building. Let's keep the soldier safe because he's the one who's wounded. No, we've only got two fur, so I'm going to have to build it once. So we're still at the mercy a little bit of these dice. Oh, there's one thing I could do. I've got to try and guarantee this victory. We've got Friday. Let's put Friday in there. No, not in there. Let's put Friday down here, helping the soldier. So we know this is good. We've got the big mast. I'm happy with that. And the soldier gets 2 determination. Our ship is fully repaired. That just leaves us to try and get through the rest of the term. There it is. We're okay with the weather. We failed to build the roof. But we have got a beast, a level 3 beast. So the roof we're okay. We got the furnace. Our weapon level's only 2. That might be a problem because that's going to kill Darwin. Because, oh man. Hang on. We can use defense plan. Discard 2 to increase the palisade or the weapon level. That'll do it. Yeah, and that knocks out the palisade, which goes down to level 0. Night phase, we all take a food. We've gotten through it, guys. Brilliant. There's no scoring at the end of this round, but we're set up for scenario 3. The ship is in pretty good condition, apart from the main hold down the bottom here. Join me next time as the adventure continues.